What's going on, collective? How is everybody doing? You know who it is. It's your girl. Thank you for tapping in with me one more again with me. All right, family. It seems to be two people somewhat in a connection, but there seems to be some uncertainty, okay, coming from one party in this connection, all right? I'm going to show you what I have, okay? On the board so far, we have heartbroken. My heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past. All right. We have I'm open to exploring things with you, but I can't make any promises. So someone is on the fence about a connection because they're still healing their heart from past hurt. Now, the other individual is saying you're the person I want to do life with. So while one person is feeling deeply connected to an individual, the other person is still healing. Okay. And so, although they are open to exploring things, they're not trying to make any commitments to this individual who is already at the place and space where they feel like this person is their person. Okay. So, I don't know really, who this is for, but take it how it reverberates, okay? It could be past, present, or future energy. We're going to see what Spirit has to say about this connection, okay? All right, Spirit, let's clarify. My heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past. So somebody's heart is shut down, all right? Somebody's heart space is shut down. Let's see. We have the moon. Okay, so they could have revealed this to you, or you could have revealed this to someone that you've been hurt, okay, and that you're still healing or you need to heal. Okay, so either you're actively healing or you haven't started actively healing yet, but at any rate, your heart isn't open right now. Okay, tell us more. So somebody's revealing this to someone. We have a King of Swords here, right? We have a King of Swords here. This is communication, clear communication, very clear. Somebody is making it very clear to someone that their heart isn't open right now, okay? Clarify the I am open to explore things with you, but I can't make any promises. We have the hangman, all right? We have the hangman. So someone is kind of hung up, okay, energetically. They're not really able to give what the other person wants. All right. They're not able to give. The thing is, they're hung up, but they're hung up with awareness. With awareness. They are aware of where they are in their heart space. Okay. So this is giving me that they're not trying to mislead this other person. This other individual has strong feelings for them, but they're not trying to mislead this person. They want this person to be aware that I can't make any promises. I mean, we can explore it, but, right? We can explore it, but let's see. We have, right, they're aware that they are not healed. Okay? They are aware. They're also making this aware to this other individual, okay? Because they don't want this other individual to become impatient. But I feel like this is more so this King of Swords, okay, male or female, take it how it reverberates, put yourself in the storyline as you need to. Um, Again, is not trying to play mind games with anyone and also not trying to hurt this person's feelings. There is this sense of wanting to see what it can be, but wanting the other individual to be fully aware that you know, I'm really not in that space right now. I'm aware that I'm unhealed. Tell us more. Clarify the you're the person I want to do life with. Now that wanted to pop out. Okay. So we have the reverse six of pentacles. I'll acknowledge it. Um let's see here. We have the reverse hierophant, right? And we have the seven of swords. What is this Seven of Swords in the reverse Hierophant? The Eight of Pentacles. This person really wants to work on the connection. I feel like they don't want someone to not, I'm hearing not trust them, or to feel that they don't want this other individual to not trust them, or to think that they are trying to betray or deceive them, that they actually really want to work on the connection with them. Okay, tell us more, Spirit. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So they want to come out of the cold. They want, because this Eight of Pentacles is also giving me kind of a collaborative effort. Okay. They want the other person to work on it with them, to trust that they're not trying to betray them or to deceive them. So they want to come out of the cold. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. They want to close in the distance. If it's energetic or geographical, they want to close. Yeah, they want to close in the distance. See, they want to recover from this other individual not giving. But this is the thing. If somebody is being honest with you and saying that they're not healed, then you can't, you can't coerce, um, you can't force this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I really like the fact that the other individual is being honest. They are fully aware that they're not in a healed space, that their heart is not open right now. Clarify the King of Swords. Their heart is not open right now. We have the Knight of Swords. So not only did they communicate it clearly, but they communicated it quickly. Probably because they could see that this other person was really invested, was really wanting to work on. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Was working hard, really making an effort. Really making an effort. Clarify the Seven of Swords one more time. We have a reverse Two of Pentacles, okay? They wanted someone to know that they're not trying to deceive them. They're not, that they're being honest, okay? That they're being honest. And not trying to juggle or misjuggle them, that they are actually being honest about them feeling like that this other individual is their wish fulfillment. All right, is their wish fulfillment. But the other individual, whether this is you or whether this is someone that is communicating this to you, is not really ready to take the cup. They're not really ready to receive the cup. So they're kind of ignoring the offer. They're ignoring the offer. They're aware that they have some burdens that they need to put down. Okay, collective. So this could be you or them, but there is an awareness that there's some burdens that need to be put down. They're working to put down burdens. This could also be the energy of them being willing to explore it as they are working to put down some burdens, right? Because they see they do have some sort of burdens here, but they also have some sort of awareness. They also feel that this person could be a bright space or bright energy in their life, right? They see the positivity in this individual. So it's almost like we can work on it, the Empress. We can work on it, but we can't rush it, because I'm still healing. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands landed on the Knight of Swords. So this person absolutely has their guards up. They're not allowing anyone in their heart. And this could be more than one individual that is wanting them, wanting to court them, wanting to date them, wanting to get to know them, okay? But there's one individual here that they do feel positive about, but they're just still not ready. So this is a guarding of the heart here. There's a guarding of the heart. Nine of Swords. Okay. This person is not depressed. They're not sad. I feel like they're tapping into their spiritual, intuitive energy to bring about a healing. And so intuitively, they are trusting their spirit and they are guarding their heart right now. They're guarding their heart. They're also not wanting to hurt anybody else. But there's still something that hasn't quite healed within. It hasn't quite healed within. We have a Queen of Pentacles. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? They're nurturing themselves. I mean, they may have even communicated that to this other individual that they should maybe walk away, right? Like they should maybe walk away because right now I'm really in a self-care space. I'm really just trying to take care of myself, okay? Um Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Now, this communication that someone gave to another individual who is seeing them as their person, it may have caused some, some hurt feelings. If they communicated, you know what, just give me some time, just walk away. This is also this Queen of Pentacles who is still healing from past situations. So there's two cups here in the background. This is kind of giving me that this individual, this Queen of Pentacles, may have more than one suitor. She may have more than one individual. He or she, okay, may have more than one individual. This individual feels like they are that you are their person. If you are the Queen of Pentacles that is still healing, there's an individual who feels like you are their person, but there may also be another individual in the background. Those two cups in the back could also be the Two of Cups. So this could be about you not really being in a space to give a cup or receive a cup right now, okay? Because there's three cups on the ground. All right. There's three cups spilled over. Someone is still nurturing past hurt. Someone is still nurturing past hurt. Tell me more about this energy of the person who feels like this is their person. They definitely see you as their wish fulfillment for sure. High Priestess in reverse. What's this reverse High Priestess? There's an intuitive block here with this person. It's like they're hearing, but they're not intuiting, which they wouldn't even need to use their intuition really in this instance because this person is actually saying where they are right now, what they can and cannot do, what they can and cannot give, what they're open to receiving and what they're not. They're being honest. There's this blocked intuition here, this High Priestess in reverse. What is this? They're not listening. That's really what it is. Okay. They're not listening to what they're being told. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they want this Four of Wands. They want this commitment. They want, you know, to stabilize this connection. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Right. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. They do not want to have to move away from this person. Okay. They also feel like this person may not trust them. Now, something is not going to really work, though. It's not going to work. I feel like Spirit is advising this individual to give it some time, but also give this individual some space. Like, hear what they're saying to you. Hear what they're saying, cause yeah, look, you're gonna delay a tower. There's a tower you can delay in hurting yourself. This is not this person hurting. This is you hurting yourself because you keep making an offer where someone's not ready to receive the offer. You keep making an offer where there's no one to actually take the cup. So this is a one-sided offer at this point. At this point. So Spirit is saying to this individual, whether it is you or someone else in the collective, to listen to what is being said, because you can avoid hurting yourself by continuing to make this offer. Okay? To make this offer. You do have a lot of love for this person. But love yourself too. All right. And if you do love them in honesty, love them. And if you want them to trust you, then there's the need for you to trust them. If they're telling you that they're not ready, then they're not ready, right? Don't try to force or control a situation because you want what you want. That's not really the way real love works, right? It's not really the way that's not the way it works. Um Clarify the temperance. What is this exploring things? Somebody is aware that they're not healed. Somebody is maybe also aware they may have this individual who's not ready because they're still healing may have offered to explore it, but I can't make any promises because there was pressure being put on them from this other person. Tell me more about this Hangman and Temperance card. We have the Eight of Cups. They need the freedom to explore it without pressure. So if there is a confession of love, if there is an over confession of love coming towards this person from this other individual, then that is what Spirit is saying. Like, don't hurt your own self by constantly offering your cup or expressing your love. It's like, let your love be what it is, but let your love hold space for this individual because they are aware that they're not healed, and they're aware that they're going to have times and moments where they're going to be distant. They're going to want to walk away from it for periods because they're trying to focus on healing. We have the Five of Swords. They're trying to recover. They don't want to make the same mistake. Wow. A reverse Emperor. So somebody is absolutely coming off a little bit forceful. A little forceful. Okay. Um a little bit. I don't feel like anybody is meaning to harm or anything, but it's just an imbalance in the way you're showing up to this individual because this individual is not ready. There may be mutual interest, there may even be mutual attraction, but this other individual is taking full responsibility for their heart space right now. There's a lot of self love and self care that needs to take place. There is an individual in this connection who is coming on a little too strongly because you want this Ten of Cups. You want this Ten of Cups. But trying to force it, Spirit is saying, is going to cause it to fail. Okay. Trying to force it is going to cause it to fail. It's not going to cause this person to show up any differently than they're showing up, right? I mean, to be honest, this energy is very integral because most people would just shit hurt you like they hurting even though you didn't cause the hurt in them. You know what I'm saying? So letting them heal and giving them the space to do that. The Page of Pentacles, there will eventually be a new beginning, okay? But you have to let them heal. You have to let them heal without your declaration of love, your coercing, or you trying to overly communicate. You have to let them heal. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. The Empress. I'm telling you, there'll be a new beginning, but you got to get out of this reverse Emperor energy, trying to force a happy ending. Okay? Trying to force a happy outcome because it's going to be in the reverse Six of Wands if you attempt to force it. All right? This individual is eventually going to move into a new beginning and step into this Empress energy. I mean, you're going to be in the reverse Emperor energy if you don't pull back a little bit. And then even when this individual does heal and they move into this Empress energy, you won't seem like somebody they want to be with because you're sitting in this overly, you know, look at me energy, pick me energy. Ace of Pentacles. Yep. What's this Ace of Pentacles? The Truth. King of Pentacles. Right. So moving into, as this individual, you have here a Page of Pentacles and an Empress, and then you have an Ace of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. So that's a good balance. That's a good balance. But if you move into this King of Pentacles and this individual moves into this Empress, I would like to believe that you will eventually find yourself in this Emperor energy in the upright. So there is a balance here, but you would have to kind of pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit, okay? Give this individual room to heal. Room to heal without feeling like you're going to become impatient with them, because I feel like even though they know they're not healed, they do see the positivity in you. They do see you as a good option. There is attraction, right? There is magnetism between the two of you, but they know they're not ready. And that is a very mature and responsible, honest truth, okay? Let's see what's the messages coming from these two people in this connection, Spirit. I'm using the Heartstrings deck. I long to feel truly noticed by you. Okay, this is this reverse Emperor. This is the person in the connection that is not listening. Okay, I long to feel truly noticed by you. Okay, tell us more. I question if I'm what you need. So the individual on that is not receiving the response from this individual, who they feel is their person, is it's almost like right now that energy is misplaced. It's giving codependent. It's giving codependent. And just be honest, okay? Let me just be honest. How are you questioning if you are what this person needs when this person is literally telling you that they need themselves right now, right? They're not open to needing anyone. So if they're not open to needing anyone, how are you questioning if you are what they need? Make it make sense. If they're being honest and they're communicating, how are you questioning that? And so that's when you kind of move into this reverse emperor energy where you're trying to lay it on thick. You may even be trying just slightly manipulative. Okay? It's slightly manipulative because someone has already told you the truth. I don't feel like this is an energy where somebody is, you know, not available at the heart, but showing up in the connection as if they are. Cause I done been through that. And that's some bullshit, right? If you're not available at the heart and you know the other individual is available in their life to give and receive in their heart, and you know you're not, the best thing you can do is to be honest about that. Now, this other individual here who feels like this person is their person, take how it reverberates. Okay, place yourself in the storyline where you fit, if you fit. All right. You're longing to be truly noticed. This person is healing. They're healing, babes. Okay? They can't notice you while they're healing because they are mending. They're mending their own heart. And they may still be in the season of grief. All right? In season of grief. Tell us more, Spirit. Each small step carries you forward. So this person is making small steps. It's like the energy is moving towards you, but you gotta kind of ease up. Ease up, all right? Ease up on them. Love deserves another chance. This person is making, they are healing. And they are making small steps towards that healing. Okay. Now, if you're trying to make a giant leap into their life and into their heart space, they don't have room for a giant leap. This is why they're saying we can explore things, but I cannot make any promises with you, to you. Okay. So tell us more, Spirit. No time or distance can break our connection. And that is what Spirit wants this individual over here who is questioning, who is longing. Your longing and your and is honest and it's pure. Your questioning is a bit self-centered, but your longing and your desiring and you're feeling like this person is your person is honest and pure. Spirit is wanting someone to know that this person is making small steps towards opening up their heart space. All right, to embracing the idea of giving love a second chance. In between this push and pull, there's a groundedness that I feel this reverse emperor needs to step into. Okay. For one, maybe listening to what is being said and not listening to respond, but listening to accept and listening to embrace and listening to hold space for this person you say you feel you love. But no time or distance can break this connection. But you can break it by doing too much while somebody is healing. Tell me more. Clarify the no time or distance. Forgive what you didn't know you're still learning. I feel like both people in this connection are learning. One may be learning how to love with an open fist and not move into this reverse emperor energy. Okay. And in learning that lesson, the Ace of Pentacles is showing you how to be a King of Pentacles, which is to provide space, hold space. All right. This other individual is learning how to love again. They're still learning. They're still learning what love really is. I feel like both people are learning in different ways what love really is. From this reverse emperor, you are learning that you can't always have what you want when you want it and how you want it. But love is not about that. Right? You're also learning that in spite of the differences and maybe the the timing not being right, there's a connection here. And as long as that connection is there, then nothing has to be forced. Nothing has to be forced. This person is learning that love is real. Now, as this emperor moves into a more free, like as you just hold space for this person, you're going to inadvertently reflect to them the love that they wish they had saw in other people that they're grieving over. They've never seen that kind of love before, which is why their heart is not open. But if you stay in this reverse emperor energy, you're going to be reflecting that same karmic lesson. This is why it's important for this reverse emperor to just kind of pull back. Just pull back. The universe and this person, because you have made it very clear that they are your wish fulfillment. You have made it very clear that they can trust you. Now you need to show that by holding space, not demanding, not whining, not, having conversations like, oh my God, why you just won't be with me? And not that, because that is reflective of everything that this Queen of Pentacles don't want, or don't want to involve themselves in. Okay, so this card says you are perfect to me, flaws and all. So there's a beautiful energy between the two, but how you go about navigating it, because somebody is healing, that's kind of given. There's nothing wrong with declaring your love, but just making sure you're not doing it in a reverse emperor energy. You're not doing it because you want someone to see you when they're busy trying to see themselves. They're trying to see themselves. They can't give to you from an empty cup. All of the cups are empty. All of them. They all empty. Okay, they all spilled over. This person is not acknowledging any cups right now, because there are 3 cups in front of this individual that are spilt over, and these cups are reflective of the healing that they need, that only they can give themselves. And that's the key. Sometimes we move into this energy of wanting to try to love somebody through it, or show up in a way. And if I show up and I declare my love and I speak my love and I keep showing up and I keep doing it, then eventually they'll believe me and they'll come be with me. That's not always the case. Okay? That's not always the case. There is a love that every individual has to give to themselves first before they can receive it and or give it to somebody else. Before they can receive it from somebody else, before they can give it to somebody else, there's a love they have to give themselves. This person is really not trying to receive, because this love that they're forging, that they're healing in, is a love they need to give to themselves. With each small step towards loving themselves, towards healing their heart, it'll move them into this energy of wanting to give the reception of love another chance. It'll move them into that energy. Okay. Anything else? I feel alone even when we're together. So when you do spend time with this individual who is healing, there's still a sense of aloneness that they feel. This person is grieving something. All right? They're grieving. Okay? And they're grieving in a way where, again, overly giving your cup, trying to force in your cup because they are your wish fulfillment, is a bit misplaced. So Spirit is wanting you also to avoid a tower by continuing to try to offer this cup. Patience is going to be needed. If you really love them, if they're really your person, then some patience is going to be needed. And the thing is that patience, and how long you're going to need to wait patiently if you choose to. That timing is not predicated upon you. But if you work on this reverse emperor energy, if y'all are truly connected at the spirit level, at the soul level, if this is your person, the more you heal, it energetically pushes them into healing. It energetically, right? The more you say, you know what? Okay, let me trust the connection that I'm telling them that I have with them. Let me trust it. I don't have to force this. I can just hold space, right? Like I can just hold space. The more you do that, the more you don't lay it on thick, the more you just say, hey, I'm just calling to check on you, make sure you're good. How was your day? Da da da. All right, I don't want to, what I'm saying, take up too much of your time. Call me if you need me. I'm here. Not, hey, why you ain't call me today? Oh my God, I miss you so much, and I just know you my person, and what are we gonna do, and why can't we do? Not that, but just, hey, how you doing? You good? You need anything? Cool. The more you do that, the more they will energetically begin to receive the genuine love in you holding space for them and not trying to just get what you want from them. The more you try to just use your love as a tool to pull on them, the more they're going to push away from you. Okay? The more they're going to push away from you. Anything else, Spirit? I think that's it, fam. I think that's it, family. So take it how it reverberates for whom it reverberates with. All right. Um, I feel like this is going to move into a beautiful connection, but this person is still healing. Okay, they're still healing. So patience is going to be needed. Not using, how you feel and making that the center of a connection that can't even really be forged right now because someone is trying to make themselves the center of themselves. Okay? They're trying to center themselves, and then you come in with this overly declaration of how you feel about them, thinking that that's the right thing to do, and sometimes it's not the right thing to do. Sometimes it's just not. All right, but take it how you want to. Okay, that's just what Spirit was bringing out in this message. All right, family, thank you so much for tapping in with me, my soul tribe, my Star Seed family, all of my subscribers, viewers. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Please, if you are listening to me for the first time, seeing me for the first time, go on and subscribe, child. Join the tribe. Would love to have you. Okay, join the membership for anyone who would like to. You are welcome to join the membership. Make sure you like, comment, and let me know how this reverberated with you. Share the post, hype it up, so it can get out there into the algorithm for someone else who may need to hear it. All right. Personal reading information is in the description box. All right. You're welcome to jump on the website and book your reading when you are ready. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, family.